Hey guys, welcome. I wanted to spend a couple minutes and go through our ultimate guide to selling final expense. I think a lot of you probably land on this web page and realize that there's 8,000 plus words, and sometimes it gets overwhelming, so you may not get through it all. So what I want to do is just walk through, kind of give you a highlighted version of what's in the guide and what you're going to take away from it. So let's scroll through it. So on the screen you can see the guide to selling final expense. We wrote this recently. Have been in the business going on the 10th year. Had a lot of success selling final expense, and wanted to provide a resource that is jam-packed, full of detail for you guys to be able to go and understand if it's a business model for you, and two, if it's something that you think you can do long term as a career. And I think there's a lot of perspective in this article. So let's dive in, take a look. So the biggest thing is, who's this for? You're going to be able to, if you're new to the business, this is going to be great for you. If you're a seasoned veteran in the business, this is probably also going to be really great for you, because we review a lot of the simple concepts that I think a lot of people end up forgetting or overlook. So whether you're new or experienced, you're going to be able to take value away from what's in the article. As we go through, if you look here, this is just a giveaway. One of our agents, she consistently does well over 6 figures per year selling final expense. And so you can click here and download a copy of her presentation absolutely free. So if you go to the website, feel free to take advantage of that. So what is final expense? I think we all have a pretty good idea. It's low face amount life insurance that is designed to cover somebody's final expenses, such as a burial or maybe outstanding debt. And then what we do is we walk through the different types. So there are mainly 3 different types. There's level benefit plans that are going to pay out the full death benefit year 1. There's graded plans. They're going to pay out on a graded base. So if it's a $10,000 policy and one of your clients qualifies for a graded plan because of their health, year 1 it might pay 30% of the $10,000, which is $3,000. Year 2 it might pay 70%. So different companies have different payouts, but that's the basics of the graded benefit. And then modified plans are going to be plans that you have for your more unhealthy folks that are not going to be able to qualify for the level of the graded. And then lastly, your guaranteed issue, and that's going to be no health questions. There's a handful of carriers out there. There's Gerber, there's Kemper, there's AIG. Those are kind of your common ones. United Home Life has a guaranteed issue. Columbian has a guaranteed issue. So there's a lot of different options you can get. The target market, typically it's 50 to 80, 0 to 50,000 in income. So you can read a little bit more about that. How to get started. We go through all these different steps around getting focused, not reinventing the wheel, not trying to overcomplicate a simple process that's proven over and over again. Investing in yourself, understanding that this is a career. And then one of the most important pieces here is finding a field marketing organization to help you, an FMO. So just like we're an FMO, there are a lot of really good FMOs out there. So I would highly suggest you do some Googling and you talk to multiple people. But this section here just goes through the different types of FMOs that you should understand and know about when you're out working the final expense market. Picking a wholesaler that's going to go to battle for you, that expands on the FMO concept. A lot of times, I think what people forget is there are life insurance wholesalers and there's final expense wholesalers. Just because somebody is a life insurance wholesaler does not mean they really understand final expense. You need to make sure that that's a critical part of your decision process. Leads, super important. And I'm going to try to burn through this, try to keep this video at 5 minutes. So direct mail, telemarketed, door knocking, and internet leads. Those are going to be your 4 big categories that you're going to see in the business. We certainly have resources for all of those. Here are a couple of visuals on how to work. So if you want to go to the website and you can take a look and see in more detail. We also go into depth about making sure that you're buying good data. One of the great data companies we use is Alesco, Alesco, Alesco Data. So you guys can check that out. And then lastly, we go into the final expense training, the things that you need to look for, as well as your income potential when you're out selling. So the things that you need to understand this business are in this guide. How much money you can make is in this guide. A free scripted presentation is available to you in this guide. An income estimator to allow you to forecast what your income is going to be year over year is in this guide. This guide is jam-packed, 8,000 plus words about final expense, all available to you guys absolutely free. So just go to redbirdagents.com. You can go to the Learning Center up here. You can go under the sales models section. You can see the different sales models we have, but it's easy to find. Go to final expense. Or if you're on any article on the site, it's under our most popular section. You'll see it right here. How to get started and make 6 figures selling final expense. So it's very easy to find. Go to redbirdagents.com. Check it out. Give us some feedback. We would love to hear from you guys, and go out and crush it.